VC, what's going on? I'm about to turn the radio off. I'm listening to On Point with Tom. Is it Ashbrook, Ashcroft? I forget his name. You know, he really his his point of view kind of pisses me off. Supposedly, he's supposed to be there to drill the guests, but I just catch this undercurrent of smarmy representation of the status quo all the time. It pisses me off. Anyway, you didn't come here to hear me talk about being pissed off, and I'm not pissed off. I listen to the radio every day. I stay on top of things, you know, and the world it's an interesting time. I don't think it's a time to be ignorant. I think it's a time to be aware of things. Anyway, I had some music sent to me. I really want records, but beggars. Anyway, I can't remember how I made this person's acquaintance, but Gary Hayden sent me a CD of his music and a letter. He, like myself, was affected by the passing of Edgar Froese of Tangerine Dream. And I had forgotten whether or not we'd spoken, but he sent me a CD of his music, Impressions of a Year. And this is one of those times where it works out, because I have received a lot of music over the years that I've been doing these videos. I've been doing these videos for a long time now. I don't keep track, but over 5 years. And I said a long time ago, if people insist on sending me music, you best make sure your music is good, because I'm going to be honest. And I had people send me music, and I was honest, and they were infuriated. And I told them, I said, I'm going to be honest. You know, just because you send me your music doesn't mean I have to fake like I like it. Here, I'm very happy to report, and I'm about to play it, is that this is good. It's not earth-shaking, but Gary Hayden, Impressions of a Year. Now, let me just go ahead and say that thanks goodness to electronics, that almost anyone can everyone can make music now. And anyone can start, you know, a keyboard and hit a note. But this takes off. This takes off, Gary. It takes off, you know, and so this is decent. You know, I found myself listening to most of this yesterday. And you know, I didn't look close enough to see if there was any contact information. There isn't. You know, I think Gary really wanted to share this with me. You know, in mastering our records, it's a challenge. You know, and on this one, I hear a couple little things. I wonder, did you notice them afterwards, Gary? A couple little mastering things on the levels. This second one is where it really got my interest. So Gary Hayden, Impressions of a Year, nice music. Thank you, man. Friends, thank you so much for the pre-orders rolling in. They need to continue rolling, but we're on the right track in that I should be able to send my portion of payment for production of the new album with Kinetic Records. I should be able to send it soon without sending all the money in my account. You know what I'm saying? I literally am living like that, you know, month to month, and really close to the bone. I was just at some meetings with some people who actually, one offered me a retail job. I don't want it. And, you know, it will be sheer desperation that I take this job, because I hate working in stores, and I hate working with other people's money. But I'm pretty determined to keep living like this and working on art and getting better at being enterprising. This is going to be a short video because I mainly wanted to thank Gary for this. See how that flows? Now, it gets into things, because, you can set this up and it'll just be like that and you think you're really doing something. But, you have to go somewhere. And it does, Gary. Thank you. Some records sitting out right quick because I know y'all like. Hatfield and the North. Recently in the Facebook, I discovered the Canterbury group is very active. And several of the musicians on these albums are in that group discussing these records. Jeremy Baines, who played on Hatfield and the North, was just on talking about Henry Cowell yesterday. So this is a treat to interact with the musicians who made this classic music and ask questions and get information. Sorry about the contrast on the picture on this video. I'll fix it and we'll be back soon.